Hello, madam. My name is Ji Jun. My matrix number is 201110824. Today, I would like to talk about how to overcome cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a form of bullying using electronic means. Cyberbullying are also known as online bullying. It has become increasingly common, especially among teenagers, as the digital sphere has expanded and technology has advanced. The most common ways where cyberbullying occurs are social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, text messaging and messaging apps on mobile or tablet device, instant messaging, direct messaging, and online chatting over the internet. Some examples of cyberbullying: sending mean text or instant messaging to someone, pranking someone's cell phone, hacking into someone's gaming or social networking profile, being rude or means to be someone in an online game, spreading secret or rumors about people online, pretending to be someone else to spread hurtful messages online. Some reason for why cyberbullying happens: personal appearance, 61%, seem to be the most common reason for cyberbullying, followed by intelligence, 25%, racism, 17%, and sexual discrimination, 50%, are also frequent causes for discrimination, as well as mocking someone because of their financial difficulties, 15%, and religions, 11%. Thank you, madam. That's all for me.
Good morning, madam. My name is Go Hong. Today, I'm here to talk about how to overcome cyberbullying. One of the fundamental ways to overcome cyberbullying threat is we must continually educate ourselves about the knowledge of cyberbullying. Our emotion and attitude may be the cause of happen of cyberbullying. For instance, whenever the post we posted or comment we leave, most of the time are based on our emotion that we have at that time and post it or leave the comment. If we get angry at that time or leave a disrespectful comment, may lead cause of cyberbullying to the user that posts the post. On the other hand, if we switch thinking position with the user, if we are the one who receive this kind of nasty, disrespectful comment, we will get depressed and feel powerless. Furthermore, those who use their keyboard or finger to leave those ugly comments or define them as keyboard man or keyboard warrior or even an internet troll to show their existence in cyberspace. Most of them are just a coward or being bullied in their routine. So they tend to act as an internet troll in cyberspace because they doesn't need to show their real face, their authentic identity, or even their name on internet. Or we can call them as anonymous to post any post or leave any comment to the other post to release their stress and their anger without showing their embarrassment or shyness as their barrier of face-to-face communication. This will cause social ailment to them after they are getting along with it because they are more prefer to live in their own customized cyberspace even than the real life. So, what we can do? We can research the topic of cyberbullying, how and why it occurs, and try to understand why they are doing this. What causes them to do this? Last of the advice might be, we must not use apps and websites that seem doubtful to prevent our private information from being exposed. Thank you, madam.
Hi, Madam Adila. I am Chinwei Xiang from Group 2. In my point of view, I think that parents can help monitoring their children in order to prevent the happening of cyberbullying. Well, The reason that I say so is that technology is just like a brand new thing for children, and children have to learn to use it in the right way. Therefore, parents should provide supervision and set limits to their children in order to ensure their kids have a safe and rewarding experiences while using the internet. Parents can try to guide their children, such as teaching them ways to identify scams and fake news when their children are using internet. Apart from that, parents can also spend some time to teach their children about internet safety and how to avoid oneself from being cyberbullied. Parents can also help their children to manage cyberbullying by explaining the potential dangers and consequences of cyberbullying to their children. Besides, parents can help their children to build self-confidence as well, so that the children will become more and more confident. This is because children with healthy self-esteem will allow them not easily affected by the insulting words or bad comments while browsing websites on the internet. However, if your children were unfortunately being cyberbullied, parents shall stand up and help their children instead of being a bystander. Parents should giving support to their children and listening and giving advices to their children. Listening is probably the most important tool parents can use when helping their children to deal with cyberbullying. Being a good listener will encourage children to keep talking and give beneath surface chatter. In its simplest form, active listening is total focus on the children and reflecting back in the tentative, non-judgmental way what we think the children are saying or feeling. By listening, rather than leading the conversation, it will give children times, attentions, and security necessary. And this will help parents more easily to get to the bottom of the real issues. After knowing how the whole things happen, parents should try to appease children's mood and comfort them to help the children walk out of depressions so that they can become a brand new better me. In the end, the scenario of cyberbullying will be successfully overcome. That's all for my point. Thank you.
Salam Doctor, my name is Myung Heng. Today I would like to talk about how can we using law to prevent us in cyberbullying. Here are some examples of cyberbullying, which is harassing someone online by shaming them, embarrassing them. Besides that, sexting also is one of the examples of the cyberbullying, which is by sending the private photo or the video to the public. Besides that, committing hate crime also is one of the examples of the cyberbullying based on different religion, different gender, and different race. Now let us see some examples of cyberbullying in our real life. For example, Gohara is the famous singer in the South Korea. She experienced sexting after she broke up with her boyfriend, and soon she become depressing and then she commits suicide at the home. Besides that, Kim Hae-choo also is one of the famous actor and singer in South Korea. He experienced humiliating during the direct internet broadcasting. So how can we using law to prevent us in cyberbullying? The legal action that we can use to against the cyberbullying is reporting the online service providers. We should collecting the information online for the person who is bullying you. Example like screenshot the proof and then the detail of the account who is bullying you. After making the report, you can following up your complaining. The action of the online server provider might taking action to the person who bullied you by deleting the account or block the comment function for the bullying. Besides that, we also can reporting to the law enforcement. Before we reporting to the law enforcement, we should keep the evidence for the person who bullying us. The same action we can do is same as the reporting to online service providers. But the action between the law enforcement and the online service providers are different. The law enforcement might warning the person who bring you. And last, you also can filing a civil lawsuit. You can ask some compensation to the person who bring you based on mental health problem. That's all for me. Thank you, madam. Have a nice day.
Hello everyone, my name is Mayongi and I will make a conclusion for this topic. In conclusion, cyberbullying is a serious issue that will cause severe impact to the society. Cyberbullying can lead to harmful long-term consequences, and these consequences is not only psychological and it may be physical. Although technology has brought new opportunities to us, and it's important for us to learn to use it correctly. So we cannot ignore the cyberbullying, and it's the responsibility for every individual to report. And we can report the cyberbullying to appropriate authority like MCMC, which is Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commissions. Why is it important to overcome cyberbullying? First, cyberbullying has led to many troubles in their life. Some of the victims may feel stressed or depressed, and they always stay at home and don't want to go anywhere. Most seriously is some of them may commit suicide or try to revenge. Second, it can increase internet awareness. Some of our information may leak out through internet, and it can cause the cyberbullying to be happen. So we have to become a sensible users of internet. Besides, it can save life and make a difference to people who feel cornered or threatened. Some of them cannot handle their emotion, and they will have a mind of committing suicide. So they need hope to support themselves. Lastly, it can give people the chance to live a full and happy life. We must let them know that if someone can help and take care of them, and they can start a new life. That's all for me. Thank you.